Welcome back, Guardians, to today's daily Destiny video. Now, in today's daily Destiny video, I basically just wanted to try something slightly different to my previous videos that I've been uploading recently, and instead of bringing you guys a trick video, I might upload one of them later on, but for now, instead of bringing you another loot run or a farming run, anything like that, I thought I would try and just basically bring you guys a completely different video whereby I try out the level 1 gun that you unlock at the beginning of the game. I'm sure you all recognize the weapon that is in my hands at the minute. This is the level 1 weapon that you get in the level 1 story. It's the first weapon that you actually lay your hands on. And basically, after restarting my sort of Destiny thing, not entirely, but I decided to go and make a Warlock character. For those of you who follow my channel, you'll know that usually I play as a Titan, but I decided that I would go for a change and start playing as the Warlock. And basically, what I thought would be quite an interesting thing to do was to take the level 1 weapon that I'm using right now and try it in the Crucible. Now, even though I'm level 10, that does not make this weapon by any means more effective. And I'll be honest with you, it's really quite horrible to use. I found, whilst I was using this, that if I came into contact with someone and we started shooting at each other at more or less the exact same time, I was guaranteed to die. It was a very, very poor weapon throughout my time playing the PvP. I mean, that was kind of expected. I mean, I'm sure that you guys watching this can sort of imagine that that was going to be the case. Mainly because, obviously, it is a level 1 weapon and I'm playing against high level 20s. I mean, a lot of people playing this now are in the upper level 20s. But then after playing a lot of games, I started to find that I started to get ever so slightly better with it. There is a couple of techniques and tactics that, for those of you who maybe decide to start a different character, I mean, of course, you probably won't use this weapon in the Crucible. I don't even know why I'm going to start giving you guys some advice about this, but regardless I will, because I think this can be used advice-wise for a lot of the weapons in Destiny. I'd say this is a bad weapon for long range, first of all. That is one thing that this weapon is horrendous at. You cannot shoot this from long range and expect to get a kill. The recoil on it is horrendous. It sways, it has so much kick. It literally kicks like a mule, so you cannot use it from far range. Now, unfortunately, you can't use it from short range either, because the impact on it is so slight that if you come into contact with someone who may be using a shotgun, a fusion rifle, then you're just going to get wasted. That's the reality. The impact is horrendous. It's very, very low. It doesn't look too low on the stats. I mean, well, I guess it does. It's like within the first fifth, I think it is, the first sort of fifth of the long bar that represents the impact. And basically, I guess that just like, it just goes to show how horrendous this is, this weapon is, when it comes to the whole impact scenario. Now, you'll often find that when you use this weapon, it's great to use from medium range. I'd say it's better to use from medium range, slightly towards close range, so long as you aren't against someone with a shotgun or a fusion rifle. But medium range is where this gun really, really shines. Now, there is, like, in the footage you're going to be watching, not now, but in a second, you'll see that I actually get a 5 kill streak with this weapon. Now, of course, that was probably half skill, half luck, in so much as you will barely or very, very rarely find that that happens with a weapon this poor. But something that this has sort of enlightened me a little teeny bit is the fact that I'm assuming Bungie haven't made a huge difference level advantage wise. So in other words, the fact that I'm playing against level 20s and 30s who I can still kill with relative ease, I wouldn't say it's really easy to kill them, but I mean, it's not impossible. And I was never finding that. I mean, you can see there I'm at the top of the leaderboards. I think I finished often within the top 3 at least, or sorry, like at maximum, or at least, whichever is like highlighting the fact that I didn't actually do too shit, is the one that I'm trying to sort of go to. Now, I get my 5 kill streak here in a second in the footage you're going to be watching, and basically this weapon isn't too bad. It started off horrendously, but then after I started to use it a lot more, sort of manipulate my playstyle to fit around it, it didn't become too bad, and I had a lot of fun with it. I found it very, very rewarding for every single kill you got, and to be honest, I might even keep this gun just as a little sideline in the background, just for every time I fancy a challenge. Guys, if you have the opportunity to do that, I definitely give it a go, because like I say, it's so satisfying to get on a 5 kill streak like you just saw, to just get kills in general with a weapon this poor. Now guys, if you've enjoyed this video, this was sort of a tester just to see whether or not you guys would like to see videos like this in the future, these sort of terrible weapon challenges, impossible weapon challenges, whatever. You guys can sort of recommend weapons to me, and I will be happy to do videos about them, give you guys some tips with them, and even just try out the odd really, really bad weapon that you guys have had bad experiences with, and see whether or not I could do anything with them myself to perhaps maybe influence your opinion to make it like a slightly better one, and just enhance the way that you use the weapon in general. So guys, as you can see, we lost there in that last little clip, which is very, very unfortunate, but overall I had a cracking time playing with this level 1 weapon, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. That is the most important thing, and if you have, please feel free to leave a like, comment, recommend any guns you guys would like to see me use in the future, and let me know whether or not you actually enjoyed this video, because feedback is really, really appreciated. And as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day.